So today, guys, we're gonna cover 3 of the best Monmouth County residential Christmas light setups. There's like 20 that I definitely recommend throughout the county, but these 3 are our personal favorites. So come along with us, we're gonna take a look. So it's middle of December here. We're about a week out from Christmas. We're heading out to go look at some Christmas lights. And to me, my favorite part about Christmas is the Christmas lights and going around and checking out houses. Best part about it too is you don't have to celebrate Christmas to enjoy Christmas lights. I love the 3 places we're going to today because they all have really cool backstories behind them. But I think it's pretty much unanimous that people just enjoy going around and looking at Christmas lights because it just puts you in a good mood. Kind of like going Christmas shopping. Buying your gifts on Amazon and having things dropped off on the front door doesn't really put you in as much of the Christmas spirit as if you actually go out and spend that money and buy somebody a gift. But we're checking out 3 places today in Monmouth County. All 3 of these places have either been featured on national news or local news. And the cool thing about them is each of them have a charity that they support as well. So we're gonna make some donations today on behalf of the 10 Hoeve Realty Group and get to enjoy some Christmas lights. So hop along in the back seat of the car, enjoy the ride, get some Christmas lights twinkling as we drive to the first place. And we're on our way to, I think it's 3 Bower Avenue in Hazlet. So we're heading to Johnny's Hazlet Holiday Light Extravaganza. I got it on the first try. It's a mouthful. Yeah, so hop along. All right, we're here at the first stop, which is Johnny's Hazlet Holiday Light Extravaganza, which is here in Hazlet at 3 Bower Avenue. This place is notorious through Monmouth County, in my opinion, probably the best single light display. We have to park our street over because they shut down the entire road because of the amount of traffic and foot traffic. It's a Monday night, so there's not gonna be as many people here, but let's go walk over and check it out. So you are officially here at 3 Bower Avenue in Hazlet, New Jersey. This is the Rose family's house. So John, the owner of the house, is a mechanic by day, but obviously a Christmas lover beyond belief. This house was actually on, I think it won, ABC's Christmas Light Fight, season 5, if I remember. It's got 150,000 lights, which I think is actually probably underestimated. It might be a few years old, but they have everything here from colored Christmas lights to white Christmas lights to plastic molds, inflatables, painted wood cutouts. There's a little, I'm not gonna call it a shed, but like Santa's workshop in the back, where depending upon the night of the week, they either have the Santa that's here, they have the Grinch that's here, they get visited by a couple other characters. I think Olaf from Frozen also shows up. You can hear the kids giggling in the background. It's amazing. But the story behind this is both sad and inspiring at the same time. So John is such a huge decorator of Christmas that he bought the lot next door to him or behind him without even telling his wife so that he could make even more space, which was the backyard space that you're actually going to see as you go through here where Santa's workshop is and all the inflatables. But the main reason why this has turned into such a big affair for him is the family actually lost their daughter and their granddaughter a few years back, both around Christmas. So what they wanted to do is decorate the house so beautifully at Christmas that they could actually see it from heaven. So one of the best parts about this house is the fact that even the top of the house is decorated looking up. So it's a tough time of year. It's never an easy time to lose anybody, but it seems like this time of the year it's even harder to do that. So I think if you come here and you get a chance to experience the joy that this puts on everybody's face, maybe it makes it a little bit easier. I think this family is doing a great job of taking a sad moment and making it bright for themselves and bright for everybody else. If this doesn't put a giant smile on your face, I don't know anything is gonna do it. This place is absolutely amazing. This is not even my first time here, but still walking up here just puts a huge smile on my face. So although John's Hazlet Holiday Light Spectacular Extravaganza doesn't necessarily support a specific charity, they do take donations. And if you can think about how much his electric bill must be every month, when he does this, we wanted to drop off a donation for him. Because anybody who puts this much time, this much effort into making kids and adults like me this happy around the holidays, they definitely deserve a little bit of extra thought. So keep it going for a few more years. All right, we just wrapped up at 3 Bower Avenue in Hazlet. We're headed over to the Gress Holiday Light Spectacular, which is on Johnson Avenue in Union Beach, about 10 minutes away. Before we leave there, though, the best part, or one of the great parts about Bower Avenue is there's 3 or 4 blocks around there that so many of the houses decorate. So you're not just going there to see that one house. You can hit 2 or 3 more streets around it and really be there for about an hour between the house at 3 Bower Avenue and a couple of the surrounding streets as well. So we're headed over to Union Beach now, which is the Gress Holiday Light Spectacular. And the story behind this one is just as good, but I'll save it for when we actually get to the location. We're here at our second stop of the night, which is 14 Johnson Avenue in Union Beach, which is a quiet, tucked away little part of northern Monmouth County. Streets blocked off, so the neighbors here must either love it or hate it because they can't come down here with their cars without the cops letting them past. But you're looking at 300,000 lights. It's fit into about the same size property as our #1 space. So this is the Gress Holiday Light Spectacular. Coolest thing about this is the owner of this house, Brandon, is an elementary school teacher here in Middletown, and it just kind of snowballed. It's a really bad pun, but like he got into Christmas with 1 decoration, then 10 decorations, then 100, then 1,000, and people keep gifting them to him, where he now has 3,000 items that he keeps in storage waiting for Christmas every year. And he sets this up in the beginning of December. It runs, I think, from 6 o'clock at night until about 10 o'clock at night, every single night until New Year's Eve. They even have lights that go to music, so if you stand here or you drive by with your car and you turn it to a certain station, you can hear the lights to the music. There's molds, there's lights on the top of the house, there are painted wood cutouts that they've made. There's so many wooden plastic molds on the front yard of this house that you literally couldn't walk on it. My favorite part, though, is he was gifted one of these snowmen last year by his students in his school, where they wrote their names on the back of the snowman, and now that's part of the decorations. How cool is that if you were one of those kids to be able to come back and look at that every year? So check it out. And you definitely have to spend some time here, because you could probably spend 30 minutes or more at this and still not see everything at this house. We got a great donation here for Children's Miracle Network, so thank you so much for what you guys do. All right, 2 down, 1 more to go, but we have a stopover on the way to the last house. So we're gonna stop at a place that we're not actually gonna get out of the car and go tour the location, but I feel only right to actually highlight it in the video. And that is 14 Business Route 33 in Freehold. This is the Parze's house. Anybody who lives here in Monmouth County probably remembers this story, unfortunately, from a few years ago, where the family lost their daughter. She was unfortunately killed by her boyfriend. And it's a really, really terrible, terrible story for it. But the family, ever since that happened, has used Christmas lights and decorating for Christmas as a moment for them to remember their daughter. And the house is unbelievable. It truly does justice to her, I would imagine. And it's right around the corner from the Freehold Mall. It's half a block off Route 9. So do yourself a favor. Stop as you're driving up and down Route 9 or on your way home from work one day and give this place a look. It's definitely worth it, and worth taking a moment to think about the family and the loss and the hardship that they've gone through. So we'll highlight that, and we're going to pull over here in a second so you can take a look at what that looks like. All right, we are here at 13 Glendale Avenue in Manalapan that lights on Glendale. And what you see behind me here is probably the most animated of all the displays in Monmouth County. You have displays that are lit on the house, you have screens on the front of the house, you have the garages that actually have full animated displays on the inside of it. And then what I think is the coolest part about this one is if you stand in the front yard, you hear the same music that if you're driving by and you tune your car to 93.5 FM, you can hear the music that the lights are actually tuned to. So the lights blink at the same speed and to the music. So super cool, but a lot of animated lights here. You have some projected lights on the top of the house. It has a patriotic feel to it. You've got some inflatables, you have some molds. Again, kind of a cool mix, but I think the animated LED lights on this one definitely make it feel a little bit more modern. And then you have some animatronics both on the front lawn and then on the inside of the garage. Hey guys, thanks so much for hopping in the car with us and checking out 3 of the best holiday residential Christmas lights displays here in Monmouth County. I hope you liked them. Let us know if we missed anything. Are there houses in any of these towns that we drove by that we should make sure we feature on next year's list? Let us know what your favorite place was out of these 3. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching our videos. Hit that subscribe button. Let us know any great comments you have about the videos we're doing, anything we should change. We appreciate your feedback. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and ho, ho, ho.